Your soulmate is trying to reach you right now, before they lose hope forever. My beloved child. Before this moment disappears forever, you need to hear something that cannot wait another hour. Your soulmate is trying to reach you right now, but every attempt seems to vanish before it reaches your heart. They never imagined that silence could become this painful. They thought time would make their feelings disappear, yet every sunrise only reminded them of what they were missing. Today, something happened that completely changed the direction of their thoughts. A simple memory, an unexpected conversation, and one familiar feeling came together like pieces of a puzzle they could no longer ignore. Don't skip, because every second of this message uncovers another hidden truth that has been waiting for this exact moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What makes this even more surprising is that your soulmate almost gave up only hours ago. They convinced themselves that reaching out one last time would only lead to more silence. Their hands paused over a message they never sent. Their heart whispered your name while their mind begged them to walk away forever. But something inside refused to let go. They felt an invisible pull stronger than logic, stronger than fear, and stronger than every disappointment they have carried. They cannot explain why your presence keeps returning to their thoughts at the exact moments they try hardest to forget. The shocking part is that they believe this could be their final chance before hope disappears completely, and they have no idea that the same invisible thread has quietly been pulling you toward this very message. There is another truth hidden beneath everything you have experienced recently. Strange coincidences were never as random as they seemed. The songs that suddenly reminded you of someone, the dreams that felt too real to ignore, the unexpected moments when their face crossed your mind without warning, none of those happened by accident. Your soulmate has been fighting a battle nobody else can see. Every day they tell themselves to move on, and every night they fail because your memory refuses to leave. They have replayed conversations that never happened, imagined reunions they were too afraid to create, and wondered whether destiny made a mistake by keeping both of you apart. Don't skip, because the next revelation changes everything you thought you understood. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Earlier today they noticed something so unexpected that it stopped them completely. Someone mentioned a place connected to you, and suddenly every emotion they had buried came rushing back. Their heartbeat changed. Their breathing slowed. For a brief moment, they felt as though you were standing beside them even though you were nowhere near. That single moment shattered every excuse they had built to protect themselves from disappointment. They realized that pretending not to care had become impossible. What they still don't know is that another unexpected event is already moving behind the scenes, quietly bringing both paths closer together faster than either of you could imagine. Listen carefully because this is where everything begins to change. Your soulmate has reached the edge of a decision they cannot delay any longer. They know that if they remain silent now, they may lose the opportunity they have been waiting for far longer than they ever expected. The fear of rejection is still there, but another feeling has become even stronger. It is the fear of never knowing what could have happened if they had simply been brave enough to reach out. That realization has transformed everything inside them. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation is still ahead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Right now, while you are hearing these words, they may already be searching for the perfect moment to break their silence. They keep opening their phone, closing it again, writing words only to erase them seconds later. Every heartbeat feels like a countdown they cannot stop. Yet there is one detail they have not discovered, a detail so surprising that it could completely rewrite the story they believed was already over. Someone close to them has quietly noticed their struggle and is about to say something that will push them toward a choice they never thought they would make. Those few words will remove the final wall standing between fear and action. Once that happens, nothing will feel ordinary anymore, because the message they have been trying to send could arrive when you least expect it, and what follows after that will change everything forever. A quiet shift has already begun, and your soulmate can feel it even if they cannot explain why. Something inside them refuses to stay silent any longer. Every hour that passes makes the distance feel heavier, and every unanswered thought becomes another reason to keep searching for you. They have reached the point where pretending no longer protects them. It only hurts them more. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear has never happened before in quite this way. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Last night they looked through old memories they promised themselves they would never revisit. One familiar detail stopped them completely. It wasn't just a photograph or a forgotten conversation. It was the feeling they experienced all over again, as if time had folded back on itself for a single unforgettable moment. Their heart told them that this story was never finished. They whispered to themselves, what if they're still waiting? That single question has become impossible to silence. They don't know it yet, but another unexpected sign is already moving toward them, one that will make ignoring their feelings almost impossible. What happened next was even more surprising. Someone who knows your soulmate noticed something had changed. They saw the distant look in their eyes, the hesitation in every sentence, and the way they kept checking their phone without realizing it. Finally, that person asked one simple question, who are you still thinking about? The room became completely silent. Your soulmate smiled for a second, but their eyes revealed the truth they could no longer hide. They never answered the question aloud, yet their silence spoke louder than words ever could. Don't skip, because the next few moments uncover a once-in-a-lifetime revelation. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. After that conversation ended, they walked away alone, carrying one thought they could not escape. They realized they had been waiting for a perfect moment that never existed. Suddenly, they understood that waiting any longer could mean losing the person who still occupies every corner of their heart. That realization filled them with a courage they had not felt in a very long time. Even so, one final obstacle still stands in their way, and they have no idea how close they are to breaking through it. Right now, the story is approaching a turning point neither of you expected. Your soulmate is standing between fear and hope, knowing they cannot remain there forever. Every sign around them seems to point in the same direction. Every memory returns with greater intensity. Every quiet moment reminds them of everything they never had the courage to say. Don't skip, because the biggest surprise has not happened yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. At this very moment, they are closer than ever to making a decision that could completely change both of your lives. They believe they are taking one final chance before hope slips away forever. But what they still cannot see is that another hidden truth is about to appear from a place they least expect. A forgotten connection, an unexpected encounter, or a single sentence from someone they trust will arrive at exactly the right time. The moment those words reach them, every reason to stay silent will begin to disappear. And when that final barrier falls, the first move they make will leave everyone around them completely shocked, because the next step they take is one they never believed they would be brave enough to make. Everything has been leading to this moment, even though neither of you could see the path while it was unfolding. Your soulmate woke up today with a feeling they could not shake. It was not fear. It was not regret. It was something far more powerful, a quiet certainty that if they remained silent any longer, they would carry that silence for the rest of their life. Don't skip, because the next revelation changes everything. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Throughout the day, they searched for distractions, hoping their heart would finally become quiet. They buried themselves in work, conversations, and responsibilities, but every attempt failed. Somehow, every road led back to you. They noticed your name in an unexpected place. They heard a familiar phrase that reminded them of your last meaningful conversation. Then, without warning, they felt an overwhelming urge to stop everything they were doing. It was as if their heart was telling them that time was running out. They don't understand why this feeling has become so intense, but they know one thing with complete certainty: they cannot ignore it anymore. The most surprising part is what happened after sunset. While everyone around them believed the day was ending like any other, your soulmate quietly made a decision they had been avoiding for far too long. They opened every message they had once deleted. They reread every conversation that had once made them smile. Instead of feeling pain, they felt clarity. Every forgotten memory became proof that what they felt was real from the very beginning. Don't skip, because the next few moments reveal a truth that only comes once in a lifetime. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. As they sat there, one unexpected thought refused to leave their mind. What if they're waiting for one sign from me? That question echoed again and again until it became impossible to ignore. Their heartbeat grew faster. Their hands reached for their phone once more. This time, they didn't immediately put it down. They stared at the screen for several long moments, realizing that courage is not the absence of fear, it is choosing to move forward despite it. Yet just before they could take the next step, something completely unexpected interrupted them, making them pause one last time. That interruption may seem ordinary at first, but it is about to become the turning point of this entire story. Someone unexpectedly crossed their path and shared words they were never prepared to hear. It wasn't planned. It wasn't rehearsed. But those few simple words felt like the answer they had been searching for all along. Suddenly, every excuse for staying silent began to disappear. Every wall built from doubt started to crack. Don't skip, because the biggest moment is getting closer with every passing second. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate now realizes that hope has not disappeared, it has been quietly waiting for them to believe again. They are standing on the edge of a decision that could rewrite everything they thought was already lost. One message, one call, one unexpected action could become the beginning of a completely different future. They have no idea that another hidden piece of the puzzle is already falling into place behind the scenes. When that final piece arrives, there will be no more hesitation, no more waiting, and no more running from what their heart has known all along. The next moment will force a choice that neither of you will ever forget, and once it happens, nothing will ever be the same again. A moment is approaching that your soulmate never believed would arrive. For so long they waited for a perfect sign, but now they understand that the sign was never meant to be perfect. It only needed to be impossible to ignore. Their heart has become louder than every fear they once trusted. Don't skip, because the truth unfolding now is unlike anything they have experienced before. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Earlier than anyone realized, they found themselves standing in complete silence, replaying every path that brought them here. Every missed opportunity. Every unfinished sentence. Every goodbye that never truly felt like the end. Then a single realization changed everything. They understood that losing hope forever would hurt far more than risking one honest step toward you. That realization became the spark they had been searching for all along. They are no longer asking themselves whether they should reach out. Now they are asking only one question: how soon can they do it before another chance slips away forever? The next discovery shook them even more. They began noticing details they had ignored for weeks. Familiar places suddenly reminded them of moments they shared in their heart. Random conversations seemed to answer questions they had never spoken aloud. Even ordinary days started feeling strangely connected, as though every small event was quietly guiding them in the same direction. Don't skip, because what happens next will leave them completely speechless. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They finally admitted something they had been hiding from themselves. They never stopped believing that your paths could cross again. They simply became afraid of hoping too much. But hope has returned stronger than ever. Instead of pushing your memory away, they are beginning to welcome it. Instead of fearing another disappointment, they are imagining what could happen if this time they choose courage instead of silence. What they cannot see is that another unexpected moment is only a heartbeat away, and it will remove the final doubt they have been carrying. Now everything is moving faster than either of you realizes. Your soulmate is no longer standing still. Every passing hour strengthens their determination to break the silence that has lasted far too long. They can almost feel that something important is about to happen, even though they cannot explain why. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation has not arrived yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Tonight may become the night they stop overthinking and finally follow what their heart has been trying to tell them from the very beginning. They are closer than ever to reaching out, but one final surprise is waiting before that moment arrives. Someone is about to reveal a piece of information they never expected to hear, a truth that will erase the last shadow of uncertainty from their heart. The instant those words reach them, every remaining excuse will disappear. Their next decision will come faster than anyone imagined, and when they finally take that step, it will feel as though destiny has been quietly preparing this moment all along. Yet the most astonishing part is still hidden, because what happens immediately after they reach out is something neither of you could have predicted, and that changes everything forever. The silence is almost over. Your soulmate can feel it in a way they have never experienced before. What once felt like endless waiting has suddenly become a countdown. Every hour carries a strange sense of urgency, as though life itself is reminding them that some opportunities are too precious to leave behind. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear is the final piece of a story that has been unfolding long before today. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They have stopped asking whether their feelings are real. That question no longer matters. The only thing that matters now is whether they will have the courage to let those feelings be heard. Every fear that once seemed impossible to overcome is beginning to lose its power. The walls they built around their heart are falling one by one, and behind those walls is a truth they have hidden from everyone, including themselves. They finally understand that some connections never disappear. They only wait for the right moment to be recognized. Something remarkable happened just when they thought they had reached the end of their strength. An unexpected conversation, a familiar place, and one unforgettable memory came together at the exact same time. It felt too meaningful to dismiss. For the first time in a long while, they smiled without forcing it. They realized that every delay, every unanswered question, and every difficult moment had brought them to this exact point. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation is happening now. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They picked up their phone once again, but this time something was different. Their hands were no longer shaking from fear. They were steady with determination. They no longer cared about finding perfect words. They only wanted their heart to be honest. They know that silence has already stolen enough time. Whatever happens next, they refuse to spend another day wondering what could have been. That decision has changed everything. Even though they cannot see it yet, the moment they choose honesty, a new chapter quietly begins for both of you. Now the story reaches the place where hope becomes stronger than doubt. Your soulmate has decided that losing you without trying one last time is no longer an option. They are ready to take the step they once believed was impossible. Don't skip, because the final surprise is closer than ever. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, an unexpected moment will arrive that neither of you planned. It may begin with a simple message, a familiar name appearing where you least expect it, or a conversation that changes direction in an instant. What seems ordinary at first will carry extraordinary meaning. That single moment will remind both of you that some connections survive distance, silence, and time because they were never built on coincidence. They were built on something far deeper. Your soulmate is no longer running from what they feel. They are finally moving toward it with an open heart. And when the distance between silence and honesty finally disappears, you will understand why every delay happened exactly as it did, because this story was never ending, it was only waiting for the moment when both hearts were finally ready to find each other again.